Mr. Marty Show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Whoa, oh, the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. So glad you're here, my friend. Pull up a chair, gonna fill you with joy, gonna fill you with such a great big chicken. So much you can have your own great big chicken. Yahoo! On the Mr. Marty Show. Oh, folks, this show this week is all about cats. Cats rule the world. Everybody knows that. On the Mr. Marty Show, oh, 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 oh. The Mr. Marty Show, oh, oh, the Mr. Marty Show, the Mr. Marty Show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show, the Mr. Marty Show. Yeah! The Mr. Marty Show. Show, 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 show. Yeah, this show's all about cats and it's the Mr. Marty Show.
Such a beautiful word. Wonder if you heard all about freedom. Freedom comes with the fee to get liberty. Freedom, such a funny thing. We think we are free, next moment we lose it. Freedom, the enemy of those who fear liberty. We act like it's free, and freedom is free. Free for the taking. We can only have liberty with freedom. For wanting to be free. Freedom, from fear of never being free. Freedom, to pray our way openly. Freedom, freedom. Look around the world today. take it seriously. Freedom, we can disagree, but still agree to live in liberty. Liberty dies in the blink of an eye, and then we are not truly free. Such a precious thing to live in liberty, such a precious dream for those who can only dream of freedom, wanting to be free, freedom from fear of never being free, freedom to pray our way openly, freedom, freedom. There are those who say it cannot go away, but they are lying. They don't want to see freedom from wanting to be free, freedom from fear of never being free, freedom to pray our way openly, freedom, freedom, praying for freedom, freedom, telling you freedom, freedom, we need freedom, freedom.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here, and I'm with MJ. And today we are talking about one of our favorite things in the world, cats. Not the musical, cats. Real cats. And I will start with MJ.
Well, my experience with cats, I was telling Ma Gilmore before we started, is, you've heard of Siegfried and Roy. You've heard of their tiger and lion show. Well, my daughter Katie and I went to Vegas a couple years ago, and we went to the Siegfried Sanctuary, where they have white tigers, white lions, beautiful animals. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we're walking around, and it was a thrill just looking at these majestic beasts, and that's all you can call them is majestic. No other word for them. We're walking along, and Katie and I see this line of people, and we're like, what's the line for? Well, then there was somebody at the end of the line, taking pictures with the guests, and I'm thinking, okay, who is this? None other than Siegfried.
Oh my.
So I said, wait a minute, Katie.
Oh my.
She goes, Mom. And I got my picture taken with Siegfried and got to meet him. Nice gentleman. Very, very nice. But getting back to the cats, that was my great experience. And tigers are one of my favorite things to see in the zoo anyway. But these lions and these tigers, the white ones, absolutely.
No, with the white ones, did they have any, the tigers, did they have any kind of stripe at all, or?
Yeah, I think they did. So they were just like the regular one, only where it's orange. It's white.
It's white.
It's white. The lions were straight white.
Oh, wow.
The mane wasn't even a different color or anything. They were
I
all
have never heard of that. Never
beautiful.
seen it. Wow. Yeah, well, my experience is in the LA Zoo, and I love wildcats, panthers, and I was taking pictures at that time. I was taking pictures of everything, and I found this one panther that just came up to the window and looked at me with these eyes that I just fell in love with. And I think I took about 4 or 5 pictures of him at that time. And And I thought, how beautiful. He shouldn't be in this cage. But at the time, they thought they were doing the best they could for keeping them and preserving them. Now we have big sanctuaries, like you were saying, that can do that. But this panther was beautiful. And I've had personal experience with it because at our cabin, this big yell, and everybody woke up. What in the world is it? And it was just a rock cat. It was this huge panther-like cat. And so of course we kept our little dogs in because dogs are food. But I just loved the sound. And I know they have a sanctuary in Colorado for big cats. And I'd love to go there at some point.
And you know what's nice for such a big animal, speaking of the zoo? I like watching people at the zoo, especially toddlers.
Oh yeah.
And they get up to the window and they're like this. And then I watched one, and this tiger, which I love being at Brookfield, just
I love it too.
Comes right up to the window and just kind of looks at the little kid and then lays down.
Oh.
And the kid is just the look on his face. First he was scared and nervous, and then it was like, Mama, I can't. It's so wonderful how these creatures are so strong and we're so scared of them. Yet they've got such a sweet temperament.
They do. And I bet he really enjoyed watching the kid,
Like who's in the zoo?
Yeah, who's in the zoo, right? Well, this is our cat story. So, Marshall, your turn, but he's not
yeah,
here.
you're right, Marshall.
Poor Marshall. We'll get some pictures of him. So, this has been Mary Jo and Ma Gilmore. And
Hey, Marshall!
Right on cue. As always, we bid you peace.
Hello, Polly Chase here, reminding you about the 20% discount you get from your first order at martinmccormick.com. Choose from fine art prints or merchandise like tote bags, t-shirts, pillowcases, and much more. You're sure to find something you love, but don't take my word for it. Let's hear from Jan in Australia about her new Marty merchandise.
I am so happy with my first purchase from Marty's collection of merchandise. I chose a mug, this one, which features red cloud. It's beautiful, it goes right around the whole mug. And I've just finished drinking a cappuccino from it. It was perfect. It was easy to order, only took a couple of weeks to arrive in Australia. Beautifully packaged. So now I'm considering what to buy next.
Hi, everyone. I just want to tell you a little bit about April Fool's Day. So good morning. It's celebrated on April 1st, has origins that are somewhat unclear, but it is believed to date back to the 16th century. One popular theory is that it originated from the switch to the Gregorian calendar in 1582, when France moved New Year's Day from April 1st to January 1st. Those who continued to celebrate the old date were mocked and tricked, earning them the nickname April Fools. While other theories link it to older European traditions, such as the Roman festival Hilaria, where people wore disguises and played pranks, or medieval festivals where a Fool's Day involved trickery and jokes. Over time, the tradition spread across Europe and evolved into the modern-day celebration of practical jokes and hoaxes. Now, do you have a favorite April Fool's prank?
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
You don't know the truth from a lie. You've been running that same old line. Now how this time is gonna be different. How you're gonna get your act clean real quick. Taking a drag off of your last cigarette. Wondering where all the welfare money went. Just how far down from the bottom can you go? You always seem to find a new low. Half dead, sleeping on the cold slab floor. A month out of rehab, you're ready for more. Look in her eyes, trying to tell her you're sober. Breaking your poor mother's heart all over. You disappear for weeks at a time. We hardly know if you're even alive. Show up strung out when you need something. A few $100 till that next check comes in. It's about all I can do to remember. To hate the sin, to love the sin. Honey, you can't change, but don't want changing. Look how hard we try. And it's a cruel fate when you love somebody and see them living a slow suicide. Well, you were dealt a rough hand, to say the least. I understand how hard it must be. You took a trip that you didn't sign up for. Came back never the same anymore. It's been a lifetime picking up the pieces of what ifs could have been. So help me, Jesus. That old smile is what I will remember. Your hands playing that black squire Fender. Out in the sun at the family reunion. Before anything bad happened to you, I'd do anything to go back there again. Write out the story with a different ending. But I can't let my heart grow bitter. I hate the sin, love the sinner. I hate the sin, love the sinner.
Hello, Polly Chase presenting artwork by Martin McCormick. There are many reasons to buy art. You might choose a piece for financial investment or to put the finishing touch on interior decoration. You could buy work because it speaks to you or you are a friend of the artist. And then there is art that you buy for the sheer fun of it. These pop art portraits in the Man and Dog series definitely fall into the fun category. Each acrylic on canvas measures 12 by 9. They can be purchased individually or as a complete set of 4. They are a playful testament to a companionship that stands the test of time and a vast wardrobe. Check out this painting and more of Marty's artwork on martinmccormick.com. You can also email me with your interests at martyfineart@gmail.com.
Sightings of exotic big cats in Australia began more than 100 years ago. The New South Wales state government reported in 2003 that more likely than not, there was a number of exotic big cats living deep in the bushlands near Sydney. The Blue Mountains panther is a phantom cat reported in sightings in the Blue Mountains area, west of Sydney, for over a century. Speculation about the Blue Mountains panther includes the theory that it descended from either circus or zoo escapees, or is a descendant of a military mascot. Video footage showing a large black cat near Lithgow was examined by a group of 7 zoo, museum, parks and agriculture staff, who concluded that it was a large domestic cat, 2 to 3 times normal size, based partly on its morphology and partly on the behaviour of a nearby normal-sized domestic cat. In the Gippsland region of southeastern Victoria, American World War II airmen brought cougars with them as mascots and allegedly released them in the Australian bush. A study by Deakin University concluded that the existence of big cats in the Grampian Mountains area could not be definitely demonstrated based on available evidence. The evidence was strong enough, however, for the author to believe the probability of big cats in the area is beyond reasonable doubt.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. Today we're talking about cats. Well, this year we have a brand new kitten that came into our lives. Her name is Kibby. Now, Kibby had a rough start in life. She was found meowing underneath, yes, Salem Kibby, meowing underneath a garbage bin outside a restaurant. And she was just a tiny little kitten, and she was very shy. She wouldn't come to John or Luna when they called, but they coaxed her out. And what did they coax her out with? Good old Spam. Now, Spam is, as you know, is a meat product, and what this cat loved was Spam. Now, I thought that Luna would name her Spam, but she named her Kibby instead. Well, bit by bit, night after night, they would go out and they would stay with Kibby and try to coax her out from under the garbage bin. It was a greasy place. It was not a very sound, nice experience for this kitten. But when she finally trusted them enough, she came out. They held her, and she was only this big. Now, what her beginning life was, we don't know. Maybe the mother pushed her out because she was the runt of the litter, or maybe she just got lost from her mom. But now Kibby is a part of our lives, and we love her very much. It's a reminder, always, always take care of the animals. They are so dear to us, cats included. So, Ma Gilmore again, wishing you peace on earth. To you.
Hello friends, as you know, today was all about cats on the Mr. Marty show. And I would like to share with you an old language of mine that I spoke just as a kitten. It's called, the name of the language is Maumo. It goes a little like this. Meow. Meow. At least I think that's what it goes like. Anyway, I would like to sing thanks for watching the show in Maumo. Translations, please. Subtitles are below. That was an old folk tale called Thank You for Watching the Show. Good night, everyone.